She ain't got no money in the bank.
What is going on, guys? Jack95 Gamer here, and I'm back with episode 66 of my West Ham United career mode. And before getting into this episode, guys, if you could be kind enough to leave a like rating if you are new around here and enjoy the episodes, and likewise if you are new around here and you are feeling very generous today, then why not hit that subscribe button? It only takes a couple seconds out of your day, guys, and it really does help me out. But without further ado, we'll go into our next BPL fixture of the season. No, we're still only think this is our third game of the season, and we are against Stoke City at home. Difficult fixture, but you know, at home you feel a little bit more confident. Stoke away is a fixture that probably every team does dread, because Stoke have got some incredible fans and they make so much noise. But I'm slightly confident we can get a victory here at Upton Park, but it's going to be the more difficult fixture going to, obviously, the Britannia. But as you can see, here's the team that I'm starting with. Burak Yilmaz, obviously one of the top goal scorers last season for Stoke. He's going to be an absolute threat in this game. But Stephen Ireland will get onto the ball here. He would link up very well here with Glenn Whelan, who would find an Artovich who shot his block, but Whelan would get his shot away yet again. But Schmeichel does make a good save to deny him there. West Ham's turn to attack now as James Wilson gets onto the ball. We link up with Valencia up front here today. A great bit of play from Wilson. He does play in Mark Noble with a reverse through ball. Noble shoots. Maybe should have put it across goal there to Valencia, but the game's still at 0-0. But Gonzalez does want a free kick at the edge of the box here. 23 yards out. Takes it, calls it round the wall, and what a goal that is from Gonzalez, who continues his great start to the season. One goal here for West Ham United, and it is against Stoke, obviously. What a great play there from Gonzalez, you know. You just would not expect him to bend that around that wall and get it past Begovic. You know, such a tall wall, who didn't even jump really, but Begovic is a very good goalkeeper, and you know, that's a great achievement scoring against him. But Gonzalez going to get his second goal of the season, and West Ham United find themselves 1-0 up as Mark Noble does link up with Bellerin here very well. What can Hector Bellerin do is he takes on his man really well here, dodges the challenge, puts it into the box. Valencia rises above his man, and Valencia, the king, has returned. 2-0 to the Hammers. Valencia gets his first goal in the Barclays Premier League and opens up his account here. Great play from Hector Bellerin as he gets past his man. He was fouled as he did go past, but luckily enough, the referee didn't pull it back, and Valencia leaped like a gazelle through the air to make that 2-0. First goal of BPL, like I said, for him, and West Ham double their lead just 20 minutes gone into the game. As you can see, Wilson gets onto the ball now. Does get challenged, but he does stay in possession here for the Hammers. He crosses it all the way in again. Valencia for the second header of the game. What a save from Begovic. Great reflexes there from the Bosnia goalkeeper to keep the game at 2-0. But as you can see, bad news is Daniel Amati does pick up a knock here and has to come off the pitch. Racheli Bazoa, actually no, sorry, Chiku Kayute will replace him. Still into the first half though, Stoke onto the ball, and Narvich would link up with Whelan very well here. Whelan puts it all the way in the back post. Jonathan Walters plays it back into Enzonzi into Whelan, and rushes the shot, and it does go wide of the mark. But West Ham now into the second half, looking to make a great start to it. Wilson onto the ball here, looking to link up with Valencia yet again, but it does decide against it. Gets away from his man, great bit of skill here from Wilson. Looks to shoot across his body, but unfortunately it does go wide of the mark there. But West Ham had a good start to the half, but now here comes Stoke City now with Burak Yilmaz crosses it all the way into the box. Can Noble get this one away? He can't, and Artovich heads it down to find, I don't know who that was actually, but he did get his shot away, but Schmeichel did hold on very well here. Again, Stoke coming in attack. They had a good spell of possession here. They looked to be dominating the game. As the ball does get crossed in, it would find Whelan again, who misses another great opportunity. Glenn Whelan's been here, there and everywhere, but again, more bad news as Valencia is holding his knee now, and he has to be forced off with the change, which is just gutting. It really is. Glenn Whelan does pick up the yellow card for that change. He's been, like I said, he's been here, there and everywhere, Glenn Whelan, but you know, that's not what we want to see. Two players are injured against Stoke here. Neil Maupay does come on. Luckily we did get him into the team because we wanted to keep some of the strikers fresh for the next game. But as you can see, Walters goes straight through the back of Gonzalez there with the challenge. And as you can see, the referee does brandish the red card for John Walters. So Stoke's afternoon is getting from bad to worse here. And Jonathan Walters completely loses his head. And it was a red card. It was a disgraceful challenge. You know, if you want to go back and have a look at it, guys, feel free to. Because he went straight through the back of Gonzalez. And you just can't justify that. You can't. But as you can see here, West Ham are coming the ball yet again. Neil Maupay now, who's just come onto the pitch. It's Neil Maupay, gets past the man, shoots. Begovic makes a good save, but great little show there from Neil Maupay to show what a taste of what he's all about. But Wilson and Maupay up front look awesome. But look at this play from Wilson into Bahuli into Neil Maupay, through on goal here, beat the offside track well, rounds Begovic, and Neil Maupay lands himself onto the scene. 3-0 to the Hammers. First goal ever for the club. Obviously the on loan man from Nice is looking very good here. Maybe if we do continue to do it next season, we might have to look at getting him on a nice little deal here. Obviously, he's young, he's got bags of potential along with James Wilson, and they could actually potentially be the future of the club. Great bit of play here. Gonzalez off the pitch. His goal meant a lot going forward into this game, along with Ener Valencia and Neil Maupay. Hopefully, Martin Valencia ain't out for too long. We'll have to wait and see when we do go back into the office. But a 3-0 win, otherwise 3 points, and that just does wonders for our title campaign. 13 shots to their 5. Stoke just really didn't show up on the shots front, but they did have a little bit of possession, but only because we let them have possession, because we were confident in that game. We was. Hector Bellerin does pick up man of the match. Very well played there from him, and again proving that that right back role is up for great competition. As Lewis Page does go out on loan, we do have transfer deadline day approaching after this cup game we've got coming up here too, guys, so that's going to be interesting to see. But Lewis Page does go out on loan, and as you can see, both men I can confirm are out for 4 weeks, Ener Valencia and Daniel Marty, so we wish them all speedy recoveries. I do believe we have an international break coming up, so we only lose them for a handful of games, which ain't too bad. Also, we do send Rafael Spiegel out on loan into Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship. Hopefully he has a good little spell there and comes back stronger than ever, because the idea is him to eventually replace Kasper Schmeichel as the second goalkeeper in command. Schmeichel, 30 years old now, but you know, Schmeichel is probably one of the best performing goalkeepers we have. No disrespect to Perrin, but Schmeichel, when it comes to it, he does step up, so we have to wait and see. But we do go to a Capital One Cup game here at Upton Park yet again against Manchester United, who you could say are becoming bitter rivals. Also, obviously the rivalry we had at the end of last season when we had them in Europe, we had them in the Cup, and we also had them in the Barclays Premier League, where we actually did, I love to say, actually beat them in all 4 of them games. So Manchester United are out for blood here. They want to get a victory. Rooney and Babacar start up front, and there's United team if you want to go back and have a look at it. But Fabinho gets onto the ball here. Great bit of play here from the right back as he crosses it in to find Vieto, who's had a save really well there from Handanovic. 60 minutes into the game though, Richardi Bazzo bring West Ham forward yet again. Great run here from Vieto as he beats the offside trap here. Gets past Janko with ease. Tries to round the goalkeeper. He goes down. Handanovic does take him down, but the referee does not give the penalty there, which is I find rather ludicrous. But you know, you can't argue with that situation there. But as you can see, Pereira gets onto the ball. He would find Di Maria back into Pereira. Pereira gets it into Wayne Rooney with the shot. Great save there from Perrin, who makes the good impact save. Good reflexes there from him. As Fekir gets onto the ball now, he does play the ball into Luciano Vieto. Ball over the top to find Danny Welbeck, through on goal, gets his old club, misses the absolute sitter there. The game still at 0-0. Absolutely unbelievable scenes here. Babacar gets onto the ball here yet again. Would find James into Pereira, into Babacar. Tries to turn away from his man. Does lay it off into Carrick, who shoots way over the bar there as the game still remains at 0-0. But Jordan Henderson onto the ball yet again. Would find Fabinho. Fabinho into Nabil Fekir. Fekir, great bit of play as he completely falls the Manchester United defence. Dodged the challenge there. Could have went down for a penalty, but Rojo puts in a foot there to stop that going on target, because that probably would have been a goal here. Danny Welbeck there brings the hammers forward. The former Manchester United man would find Henderson into Casemiro with the shot, and a tame effort does fall into the hands of Handanovic. As you can see though, Richardi Bazar would link up with Casemiro yet again, who gets room to shoot yet again, but unfortunately that one does go over the bar. It did have a lot of dip on it, but unfortunately didn't dip in enough time as Daley Blind gets onto the ball now. Links up with Michael Carrick into Rooney, into Carrick, into Van Persie, into Rooney, into Di Maria, across all the way into the back post, but he looks to chip the goalkeeper, I do believe there, and nothing comes from it. As we do bring on Gonzalez, Coyote and James Wilson, another former Manchester United player, is coming on here with the last 15 minutes left to go in this game. The extra time is looming, but here come United on the attack now. The ball gets crossed in, looking for Wayne Rooney from Van Persie, falls to Marcus Rojo. Rojo again, great save from Perrin. Game still remains at 0-0. Now into extra time now. Wilson gets onto the ball, does really well here, completely dispossesses Marcus Rojo. Wilson with the shot from range. Handanovic again with a great impact save. He's been the only reason they've stayed in this game. It's been quite an exciting cup tie here. As Henderson gets onto the ball, does really well here. Jordan Henderson from range. Great save from Handanovic again, spills it, but the United defence do get away. Again now, West Ham absolutely dominating extra time here. Fekir puts the ball over the top to find James Wilson. What can Wilson do? He's got the run on his man. Makes some space for himself. James Wilson, 1-0 to the Hammers. He has done it yet again. James Wilson loves showing up against Manchester United and loves, absolutely loves, scoring against them. In big games, in big matches, James Wilson is your guy. If it's against Manchester United, he will always seem to find the back of the net. I think that may be his fourth goal in 5 games against Manchester United. Unreal statistic there from James Wilson. 1 goal in the Capital One Cup, and he's just played so well. At the end of the first period of extra time though, West Ham come in the attack, but Carrick would dispossess. Wayne Rooney on the ball, would lay it off into Marcus Rojo, and he shoots just wide of the mark there. You'd want anyone there apart from his centre-back in that position though, wouldn't you? As Wilson gets onto the ball, he would find Jordan Henderson there. Henderson lays it back into James Wilson for the second of the game. Manchester United are dumped out of the Capital One Cup here in the first real rounds, the third round obviously, where all the BPL teams do come into it. 2-0 to the Hammers. Really well played there. So pleased with James Wilson, who gets his second of the game, and all the young strikers are just getting on the score sheet. Our young promising strikers are just performing so well. Despite the injury concerns, we have been playing very well. And obviously we do wish Enner Valencia and Daniel Martin do come back stronger than ever. But the ball does come in here for United as they look to get one last goal. It falls to Pereira, who enters just over the bar there. And that's how this game will finish, guys. We are through into the next round of the Capital One Cup after that win against Manchester United, which was a difficult fixture to say the least. But, other than that, we have got transfer deadline day coming up now, guys, which is going to be very interesting. I can't wait to get into transfer deadline day. It's one of my favourite times of the year. And obviously, I think we've done some great deals. Maybe there's some new faces coming in. Maybe there's some new faces, some old faces leaving. So we have to wait and see what happens here. James Wilson, rightly so, picking up man of the match with 8.5 rating. He's only on the pitch for 45 minutes out of the 120, but he absolutely stole the show for me. He was just incredible. As Rennes do come in for Jordan Henderson here, we do reject that offer because we want to keep Jordan at the club. He is the future, and we want to keep him here. As you can see, we also look to get Morgan Streidlin now from Southampton. We're for 4 million. Plus Casemiro. Now, see me out here, guys. Casemiro is moaning about getting a squad role, which I don't think he's good enough to get. So why not try and get a better player in Morgan Streidlin, which Southampton do, in fact, accept. We do offer him a 75 grand per week contract, a 20% bonus per goal, 4-year deal, an important first team player role. Hopefully that'll be enough to get the Frenchman in at Upton Park. As you can see, he comes back, he says he wants a bigger squad role, so we don't offer him a squad role. We'll put him back on a 4-year deal, 20% bonus per goal, and an 80 grand per week contract, and hopefully that'll be enough to get him in to the team. And as you can see, the good news is he does actually join, accepts the offer. Morgan Streidlin is officially a West Ham United player, and we'll see his stats in the squad report coming up at the end of the episode. Also, Moses Makassi, does go out on loan. Wish him all the best, and hopefully he has a good one. As you can see, we do win the Manager of the Month award. First time I've won that in a while, actually, despite West Ham's dominance in the BPL. But thank you very much, I will take that. Here is a list of all the successful transfers we've had this campaign at the moment. Welbeck, Schneidlin, Vieto, Perrin, Valencia all joined the club. Saka unfortunately did depart. Mbappé joined. Tolisso departed. Spiegel departed. Poyet, Chambers, Mavia, Burke, Lee, Page and Makassi all went out on loan. All the bottom ones did all go out on loan. And Tolisso and Spiegel obviously the most promising. But guys, that is going to bring an end to this video. Hope you did enjoy this quite long video of this West Ham United career mode. Make sure you do smash that like button if you are new around here, and subscribe if you do enjoy the content, guys. As always, I hope you all have a really nice day, and I will catch you all in the next one. West Ham Weekly coming out in a couple of hours after this, so make sure you check that out too, West Ham fans, and have a really nice day. Peace.